Welcome! This is going to be our last microscope video. So what we're looking at with our last video are inks. So I'm going to show you two different letters that have been written with two different pens. Both of the pens are blue in color and it has been written on the same paper. Alright, so the first letter we're going to look at, it is a letter A, not that that really matters, but it's a letter A. This one is written in blue ink from a Bic pen. So we're going to just take a look here at this letter A. So again, this is a Bic pen. For this one, I want you to write down some things that you notice about the ink from the Bic pen. So what are some things you notice about the ink from the Bic pen? All right, so that's the Bic. Question number 2. This is a separate pen, and it is a, I'm not sure how you pronounce it correctly, but a Stabilo pen. So this is a Stabilo pen. It is blue ink as well. So what are some things that you notice about this blue Stabilo pen? Same letter if it matters. In case you were curious, I wrote both of them, so you know that the pressure and everything is the same. So this is the Stabilo. Now we're going to compare and contrast. So this is the Stabilo blue ink going over to the Bic blue ink. So here is the lower corner of the letter A with the Bic pen. We're going to compare and contrast the Bic and the Stabilo. So it's the same spot on both letter A's, both written by me on the same paper. So compare and contrast. For our last part here, I have a different letter that was written with one of the two pens. Your job is to figure out which pen wrote. That's really cool that you can see that little ink spludge there. Which pen wrote this letter? Was it the Stabilo or the Bic? So which pen wrote this letter, Stabilo or Bic, and how do you know? Why do you think that? And there's a letter H, just in case you were wondering. I don't think that necessarily matters. So what pen wrote this, Stabilo or Bic, and how do you know? And then the final question for this microscope is going to be, how might looking at inks be used in forensics? So how might looking at ink be used in forensics? Do you think forensic scientists can actually look at inks, knowing some known samples, and figure out which pen wrote which letter? So how might this be useful in forensics? Do you think it can actually work?